Hello, my name is Lee Shackelford, and I teach beginning and advanced beginning yoga for Bexley Recreation Department, and I'm delighted to do so. Tonight I'll be sharing about a 30-minute practice with you, and please feel free to set a timer or maybe an alarm on your phone so you can conclude the practice after a Shavasana, the length of your choice, maybe for 10, 15 minutes after my guidance of the practice is concluded. So to begin the practice, if you have a yoga block available, that might be a nice supported way for you to begin our practice. If not, a folded towel can do the same thing. Just some elevation support of the hips to allow the low back to relax as we're making a few gentle movements at the beginning and settling in to connect with breath. At the end of practice, if you have a hand towel available, that makes a nice, relaxing cover for the eyes, so you don't have to touch the face. And of course, a yoga mat for some standing forms we'll be exploring, and maybe an ottoman, a chair, something to support the legs when you're lying on the mat for an even more efficient rest time with Shavasana. So to begin, get comfortable sitting. Feel support under the hips. You can roll the shoulders forward. Inhale up to the ears. Allow the palms to roll open as the shoulder blades come down the back, and then support the hands and arms on the legs. You can close the eyes or gaze gently down as you begin to feel and notice the breath. Breath coming in the nostrils, past the sinuses, back of the throat, into the chest and the belly. Breath leaving, taking away that which is no longer useful. Feel, observe your own breath, inhaling and exhaling, slow, smooth exhalation. And if you feel uncomfortable, you know you can always return to your own natural pattern at any time, connecting with your own breath. So for this practice, we'll use a breath pattern called the box breath, where we work to maintain evenness and balance between all four phases of breath, like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Continuing as you inhale for 4. Hold or pause for 4 counts. Exhale for 4. And hold for 4. Again, return to your own breath practice at any time if this becomes uncomfortable. Hold for 4. Exhale 4. And hold. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Now we'll add some hand movements in, and we'll use the breath to time our hand movements. So if you'd like to join me, extend your left hand. I'm going to mirror you. So it's my right hand, but it should be mirroring you. Extend the hand and begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. As you hold, move from the sides of the hand, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Other side. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And 1/3 box breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. And rinse. Some hand washing using 3 slow box breaths should give you 20 to 30 seconds of hand washing that will serve you well in maintaining your health throughout the day. Let's move from those hand washing movements into some bigger movements that are also calming for the mind and the body. Inhale, arms float up. Pause at the top. Exhale, arms float down. Inhale, arms float up. And pause as you exhale, fold forward, heart forward, hands back. And then inhale. As you exhale, heart forward, hands back. And again, inhale. Look up, see the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands back. Inhale this time with the left arm. As you exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, reach, and exhale, arm comes down. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. One more time each side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Both sides. Inhale. See the thumbs. Look up. Exhale. Release the breath. Release the arms to float down. Now, coming up onto your knees, we'll step forward with the left foot first. So, bring the right hand down. Inhale, open to the left, belly into the thigh. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, twist down. And finally, one more. Inhale, open left. And exhale, down. Step the left foot back and bring the right foot forward. Coming forward, plant the left hand. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, open right. Exhale, down. Last time. Inhale, open right. Exhale, down. Now moving on to your mat, if you have not done so already. There you go. Say hello to my friend Maverick as he helps with our practice. So coming onto your mat, table form. Wrists a little ahead of the shoulders, knees under the hips, hip width apart. A form we call table moves into a little series we call cat-cow. So tip the tail down, let the back rise up like a Halloween cat. Release the head down as you exhale. The belly comes up underneath the spine. When you're ready to inhale, Lift the tail, open the front of the body, and lift the chin. Ready to exhale, the tail points down, the back rounds, the head releases forward. Then lift the tail, lower the belly and the chest, and the head comes up. One last time, exhale, the tail points down, the back rounds up, push the mat away as you release the head, and then coming back to table. Now reach back with the right foot and roll onto the inside of the foot. Inhale, open up, and breathe. Pressing into the side of the foot, pressing into the hand, and back to table. Same thing, other side. Reach back with the other leg, roll onto the inside of the foot, pivot on the knee, rotate the foot out to the side, and then again, open up, and breathe. Feel length in the spine, and between the shoulders, come back to table. Now turn the toes under and press back and up into a downward facing dog. From here, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and breathe. When you're ready to exhale, push down on the left heel and bend the right knee. As you inhale, inhale down the straight leg. As you exhale, change legs. Push the opposite heel down, bend the other knee. We call this walking the dog, changing as you exhale. Then inhale to come up on all the toes. Get the hips as high as you can. And as you exhale, slowly lower the heels to the mat. Walk the feet toward the hands and come to a half squat. In the half squat, we'll do one more inhale to twist to the side and back down, and twist to the other side and back down. Inhale, open the heart forward as you straighten the legs. Exhale, fold and release down, folding forward. Press into the big toes. Inhale, the arms go out and up, and we're standing. So, for a few standing forms, moving energy out of the center of the body, step the feet wide so the ankles come under the wrists when the arms are extended. So, from here we'll begin with a series of forms. We'll do each one on first the right side, then the left side. So turn the toes out so the foot faces the front of the mat. Turn the back toes in just a little so the foot's at 45-degree angle. Keep the torso lined up with the long side of the mat. Arms extend. Check the front knee to see if it has a line going out over the second and third toe, the middle of the foot. Warrior two, looking out over the front arm. Warrior two, strong legs, torso facing long side of the mat. From here, move to warrior one. Release the back arm, let the palms face the ceiling, and send the hands up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Keep breathing, letting the belly move with breath. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, open back to warrior two. Press the feet down as the palms roll open. Pivot on the heel, bring the arms overhead. Feet come parallel to each other. Now the other side, opening to warrior two. Again, toes in the front point forward, toes in the back, 45-degree angle. Torso faces the long side of the mat. Look out over the front hand. Then release the back arm to come forward, palms up. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Strong legs. Let the belly move with the breath. Then open back to Warrior 2. Palms roll up. Pivot on the heel to bring the feet parallel, arms overhead. Back to the first side, Warrior 2. From here, moving to side angle. Left arm comes down in front, and the other arm comes up and over. Side angle, Parsvakonasana. A long line moves from the back heel up to the fingertips. And keep breathing, press with the lower arm and foot. The strength on one side brings length to the other. So the side underneath supports and transfers energy to the side on top that lengthens. Keep this hand facing, the palm facing behind as the pinky rotates toward the floor. Parsvakonasana, press the feet as you inhale back to Warrior 2. Pivot on the heel, arms come overhead, feet come parallel. Open back to Warrior 2 on the second side. And we move to side angle, Parsvakonasana. The arm comes down and the other arm floats up and over by the ear. Side angle, the palms facing behind. And breathe. The strength below lengthens the top side, opening the left ribs and releasing tension from the muscles around the spine, holding space for air and breath. And then press the feet, inhaling back to Warrior 2. Again, the palms roll open. Pivot on the heel to bring the feet parallel, arms overhead. And now move back to Warrior 2 on the first side. From here, we will move to Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, fill with air, press the feet, and the front knee begins to straighten. As you exhale, come forward and down. Find a place for the hand on the leg. And move into triangle. You can see the triangles formed by the legs and also the front arm and leg that give the form its name, triangle form or Trikonasana. You can look up at the upper thumb if that feels steady for you. This brings length to the spine. Keep pushing into the front big toe, rotating the front leg toward the midline. And then inhale, bend the front knee back to Warrior 2. Palms roll open. Feet come parallel as the arms come overhead. And we move back to the second side. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Moving to triangle, inhale, the front knee begins to straighten. Exhale, moving forward and down. Trikonasana. Look up at the thumb, press into the front big toe, and let breath move the belly to bring length to the spine. Trikonasana. Keep breathing. Feel the back relax. And then inhale, bend the front knee. Warrior 2. Inhale, the palms roll open. Once again. Feet come parallel, arms overhead. This time, release the hands down behind the back and interlace the fingers. Extend the arms. Let the eyes go up and the chin follows. Then draw the chin back onto the chest. And as you exhale, fold forward, releasing the arms from the back if that's comfortable for you. Then release the fingers to bring the hands down in front. Move hands to the hips. Inhale partway up and then inhale all the way up. And from here, Come up on the toes, move the heels toward each other, then pivot on the heels, move the toes toward each other, and heel, toe, until you're back to center in a form we call the mountain pose, Tadasana. Now we'll move, having gone from left to right and moved between opposites. The mind and body are now ready to balance in the center. So, first coming onto the left foot, step forward on the left toe, and bring weight onto the left foot. Drag the right foot forward and open the knee out to the right. Find a place on the leg, on the left leg, for the right foot to make contact. That might be on the calf, and it might be for some of you on the inner thigh, but not on the knee, not here. Calf or inner thigh, or keep the big toe on the mat with the heel touching the leg. The straight leg is strong, and this leg connects with it to form a circle of energy. Then bring the hands together in front of the heart, and this can be a tree pose. Steady the eyes on a point 6 feet or 8 feet ahead of you. We call that the visual focus or the drishti. And if you feel steady as you breathe, the arms can branch up, allowing the arms to come down, find a place in the waist, and then extend the leg forward to the side and back before coming back to Tadasana. Release hands down. Other side. So step forward on the right foot, down to the mat, make contact, drag the left forward, open the knee out to the side. Strong hip, the trunk of the tree. Again, find a place on the leg, below the knee or above it, not on it, or even with the big toe on the floor and the heel connecting with the leg. Hands come together in the heart. Steady the gaze on a point in front of you, a stationary point, somewhere on the floor. And then breathe as you allow the arms to branch up. Release the hands down to the hips. And the leg goes forward, to the side, and behind, before coming back to center. Tree pose. Release the hands down. And now we'll be moving down to the mat. So inhale the arms up, hands together. As you exhale, fold at the hips and knees, bringing the hands down. And balancing on the toes as you come into a squatting form. Put the knees in the upper arms. You can move the hands to the floor. From here, you can allow the hips to come back onto the mat. Take a moment to sit tall. Allow the knees to fall out as the soles of the feet come together. So for the rest of the practice, we'll be on our mats. Again, if you have a yoga block or a folded towel handy, that would be helpful. So, interlacing the fingers to cup around the toes, pressing the knees down, holding the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. And then extending the feet into a wide angle. So the legs are in a wide angle. We'll inhale the left arm up and exhale to the right. For a breath or two. Inhale back up. Exhale. Lift the torso up and rotate it over the long bones of the thigh, the femur, the head of the femur, for a gentle bow toward the center, extending through the heel. Coming back up, the left arm comes onto the leg. Inhale, the right arm comes up. Exhale over to the side. And then coming back up. The arm releases down. Inhale, lift. Rotate over the head of the femur. Gentle bow toward the center. And inhaling back up. Bend the knees, the feet come back together. And then pull the knees together and balance on the toes as you reach forward. And we're balancing. If you want to, you can now extend through the heel. The left foot goes out. Feel the belly work. And lower the left foot. Inhale, extend through the right heel, and the right leg goes out. And lower. And then if you wish, you can widen the arms and lift the feet off the mat to balance for a few breaths. And then bringing the arms back to center. Extend out through the heels. From here, we're going to move down onto the mat, onto the back. So take a moment, extend the legs, circle the feet a couple of times, and reverse directions. Inhale, reach forward and fold. Drag the hands along each side of the legs until the fingertips come behind the hips. Move the elbows toward each other and lower onto the forearms. From here, you can allow the head to release back between the shoulders. Take a breath or two. Feel length in the spine. Draw the chin back onto the chest. And keeping the spine long, roll down slowly onto the mat till your head is down. Now, if you have a block or a folded towel, bend the knees, press the feet, which should be about hip width apart, and lift the hips to slide a block under the sacrum. That's the solid part at the base of the spine, not the part that's flexible. We want the block supporting a solid bone. Roll the shoulders out so the palms face the ceiling, and extend the arms so they're reaching for the heels, allowing the heart to open up. Bridge pose, a supported bridge pose. And now you can fold the legs in and extend the legs up. And this inversion invites fluid to return to circulation, invites lymph fluid back into the lymph system, and that promotes the immune system, facilitates wellness, and brings rest to the whole cardiovascular system. The heart can rest when we create a form that works in the reverse of gravity, gives the heart a nice little rest. And then if you wish, you can lower the left leg by bending the knee, put the foot on the mat, push the foot to lift through the right hip, and then release into support. Bend the right knee, lower the right foot, and bring the left leg up. Press down on the foot, lift the hip, and then release to support, bend the knee back down. Inhale, lift the hips, remove the block, and slowly exhale from the base of the neck. Roll the back, keeping the spine long, down onto the mat, one vertebra at a time, tucking the tail at the end for spine length. From here, move the arms into T position, little toes to the edge of the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, roll onto the sides of the feet, keeping them wide, and release the knees to the side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees go to the other side. Inhale to center. We call this windshield wipers. It's not ancient Sanskrit, but it is a good vision to have in place. Imagine your legs are windshield wipers, moving as slowly as possible, coming to center as you inhale. As you exhale, slowly releasing to the side and releasing any tension from the spine. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the second side. And when they come back up, hug the legs in. Roll to release any spine tension. And then move the hands along the outsides to the edge of the feet. Knees come into the armpits and rock to, again, release tension from the spine and the low back. From here, we'll be moving to Shavasana. So, if you don't know what Shavasana is, it's that peaceful time at the end of your activity that allows all the movements and sensation that your body has done to become connected and aligned with each other, leading to health in the future. So if you have available an ottoman, a chair, something to put your legs over, that can lead to some very efficient rest. If you have something to cover, you'll find that useful because as we relax, our body opens up and releases heat. So it's nice to have something that provides us with more warmth. And finally, for a very peaceful rest, a nice hand towel over the eyes will tell the eyes and mind it's time to be peaceful and rest. So your towel can also serve as a headrest, moving your legs up so your knees are just above your hips, your calves are supported. You can pull something under the neck, but not beneath the shoulders, just under the head and neck. And then placing a towel over the eyes. The weight of the towel in the darkness will invite rest and calm into the body. Again, if you are the least bit chilled, then use the additional towel or blanket to maintain warmth. And counting backwards, counting the exhalations backwards from 5 to 1, slowly releasing air. Release yourself down into the support beneath you. Allow yourself to be completely supported by the surface you're resting on. Long, smooth exhalation, inviting you to settle into the peaceful center. And from there, I invite you to rest as long as you possibly can. And I leave you with a few words from my friend Winnie the Pooh. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.